In this video, I'll show you how I use the AI software Midjourney to create AI artwork like this, inspired by Taylor Swift Eras Tour photos. The key to using Midjourney to help you create generated AI art from a particular photo or other piece of art is to use the describe prompt. Once you're in Discord, type out /describe, drag and drop your photo, and press enter. It will take the Midjourney bot a second, but then it will generate 4 different prompts, basically describing what it sees in that photo you uploaded. This is very helpful because you can see how the Midjourney bot views this photo, and it helps you create better prompts in the future to create more accurate prompts for the art that you're trying to create. Just to see what we get with the generic prompts Midjourney gives us, press Imagine All, and then the Midjourney bot will start to generate art based on each one of those 4 prompts. Based on which Midjourney plan you have and how fast your internet is, it may take a minute or two for the Midjourney bot to generate the art, especially when you're doing more than one at a time. You'll see the progress through the percentage. Once the Midjourney bot is complete, you'll see a notification badge at the top, and then you can click on the image to view a thumbnail version of it. And this is what it generated for the first prompt. You'll notice it's in a different aspect ratio than you might normally get images from. And that's because within the prompt, we added --AR space 16:9. And so far, this looks pretty good. I really like how some of these options came out. So let's say we do like this first option, but we want to see what it looks like in a different aspect ratio. First, start with /imagine space, and then copy and paste the original prompt, but change the aspect ratio. Instead of 16:9, let's try 4:3. Press enter and then watch as Midjourney recreates it in a 4:3 aspect ratio. Now, just to experiment, what would it look like if we used the same prompt but removed Taylor Swift and just put woman instead? Let's see what the results are. So this is interesting. So you can see how it shifts and shows different nationalities. Now let's say you like the direction a particular prompt is going, but you want to see a few more options. You'll notice there are various buttons below, and if you click on this one with arrows circling into each other, it will generate 4 new options. You'll notice sometimes you get some weird things with generated AI art, like in the bottom right-hand corner here, there's some kind of weird harness thing going on, but otherwise, you get some pretty cool results. Another tip to create more variations is, let's say there's one of these that you really like. So number 4, if you click on V4, it will generate 4 new options that are similar to this one. And you'll notice when Midjourney does this, these new 4 variations tend to be pretty similar. So you see most of them have a guitar and rose petals in the background. Let's try this again with a different option. So I really like how this one is going on the bottom right-hand corner. So I'm going to click on V4 and generate 4 new options that are similar to this one. I love how all of these came out, and it's really close to what I had in mind. There's a lot of detail in the dress, and a lot of these have really atmospheric backgrounds. So let's keep going with this. Version 3 is really close to what I want to go with. So when you're ready to upscale a particular image, use the U buttons, in this case U3, and that will generate a higher resolution version of that image. Once you do this, you'll notice that you get a whole set of new options underneath the image. Just for fun, let's see what zoom out 2x does to the image. This is interesting. So you see how Taylor becomes much smaller in the image, and you see more of the background coming in, basically zooming out twice. This is really cool, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. So instead, let's go back to the original image and create more variations, but really subtle versions. So click on Very Subtle, and then it will create 4 more options that are very similar to this one. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm looking for. I like all of these options, but I think my favorite is number 2. So I'm ready to get the full high resolution version of this. So click on U2 and then Midjourney will generate that. All you have to do is click on the image once it's done and then drag it to your desktop, and now you have that image. As a backup, I went ahead and downloaded the high resolution version of this one as well because it was a close second favorite of mine. I like the bits of fire in the background. And this is the final result. What are your thoughts? What do you think of how this AI art turned out? Leave a comment below and let me know. I find Midjourney a lot of fun to play around with and create new art, new ideas that I might never have come up with. It's a great way to take something you're inspired by and create something new out of it. Using this Taylor Swift Eras photo, here are more AI generated art. I also used the new Speak Now album artwork, and this is what Midjourney created from it. If you found this tutorial helpful, you're excited and interested in learning more about AI generated art and what you can create with Midjourney, give this video a like and let me know in a comment below.